Okay. And we are live. We are live. Welcome to Magical Mondays. Happy Monday, everyone. And welcome to those who are joining me today. So good to have you here. What an exciting week we have ahead. I'm just going to open up the comments. For those that are joining on Facebook. So the theme this week, I was thinking about what is the energy doing? It's all about self-love and slowing down this week. You know, that we have had weeks and weeks of major transformation, and there's still a lot of planets that are bringing up a lot of things for us. Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. This is all about transformation, and it all brings up to our attention what needs to be healed, and looking at old patterns and looking at what needs to be released in order for us to bring in the new. So we had a powerful new moon last Thursday, and I trust that you wrote out your goals and your intentions, and planted those new seeds for your future, because it was a really powerful time. And that led us into this beautiful weekend of slowing down and stopping, just pulling back our energy. If you've been feeling overwhelmed and just caught up in that busyness and a lot happening on many levels in your life, and just go, 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 which has caused mental fatigue, the weekend was a perfect time to just slow down. I know for myself, I was on uh, a 3-day summit, which went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I had mental fatigue, Zoom fatigue by the end. So one of the things, well, there's many, but is like to get off the computer, get off devices, go have a magnesium bath, and do loving and nurturing things for you to help recharge your energy. Especially with this week, we have Venus. So on the weekend, we have the Venus and Mercury and the Sun all coming in, and we're still in Gemini, which is the social butterfly. And but it's helping us to slow down and be kind and gentle with ourselves. And that's when we're in that place of stillness, and whether you're meditating or sitting out. Actually, one of the things I did is I took my chair out and sat in the yard, so my bare feet were on the grass while I was sitting and just reading a book on the weekend. So find those kind things that you can do for yourself to just switch off, and to either journal or just sit and close your eyes and just feel the sun on your skin, because the sun is bringing us light, and what it's doing, not, well, yes, we're absorbing the vitamin D, but it's also electrifying our light codes within our body, because our body is this energy, powerful energy machine, and we've got energy flowing through us on a daily basis. So anytime that you may feel stressed or overwhelmed or that mental fatigue, remove yourself from the stimulus so that you can just pull back your energy in order to recharge. And then this is about finding those activities that really help you to ground and center, and just be kind and loving to yourself. So the energy this week is It is very dynamic as usual, and there's a lot happening, and everyone is feeling it differently. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and feel like you're on a battlefield, I strongly recommend to pull back your energy. And 2 seconds, I'm just letting someone else in. Pull back, and because Pluto is all about transformation, it's about taking that time for you to actually go within. So, what I'm going to be doing is pulling some cards for the collective, and then individually, especially those ladies who are joining me live on Zoom today, I'll be pulling individual cards. So, I've got the comments open on Facebook if you would like a card, as well as in the chat on Zoom. And to also feel in where you have maybe been hard on yourself or beating yourself up. And there's a phrase that I say, and you can turn this into a mantra if it resonates with you. And it's about, I make the commitment to kindly, gently, lovingly, and supportively learn from each experience and act with confidence using your inner guidance. So, Christine, what you just shared with me, this is something that you could maybe include, because we've all gone through different experiences in our life, and looking at, okay, what was the learning from that experience, and how can I love and nurture myself in that learning, and just being kind to yourself and really just being gentle so that you can actually give yourself that love and compassion and go, oh, okay, thank you, universe, for sending me that person or sending me the situation or the circumstance for my learning. And this is what I learned about myself, because we're, as a soul, we're all here to learn and grow, and there is no right and wrong. It's about us being discerning with what feels true for us. So it's like my truth may be different to someone else's truth. So always, and I say this to everyone, please listen to your heart, your soul, and your truth of what feels true for you, and what resonates with you. And we have all been on this transformation journey, and it's actually going to continue all for the rest of this year and for the next couple of years. And it's about healing those old wounds, healing the old patterns and the old programs, and recreating our life to create the magic and the miracles in our life, and to really step into our dreams and our vision. Now, just on that, with Mercury is about communication, it's about expressing. So, and I said this last week, watch the words that you say to others, but also use your discernment about who you share with, and who you speak to, and only speak that which you want. You because words and thoughts are energy, so you're putting that energy out there, but only speak of that what you want to come into manifestation. And also be discerning who you share your thoughts and your feelings and your ideas with those trusted people in your life, and just keep coming back, honoring you. So because we've got a lot of Venus energy, I've got the goddess cards, and I'm going to choose a card from the goddess deck. And then the ladies on the call, I will ask you to choose a number I'll shuffle in between, and if one doesn't jump out, if you'd like to put your, oh, hang on, there's more people. Let me just um let these other ladies in. Awesome. We got more amazing, beautiful goddesses. It's all ladies this morning. I love it. So all this Venus energy is because Venus is a renewal for us, and really getting in touch with the inner goddess within us and our femininity, and giving ourselves that love, and listening to what our heart is saying, and watch your body, listen to your body. That's really important. So I'm going to, and those ladies that are on, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and I'll choose. Sorry, I'm going to make 3 piles, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. I'll make 3 piles, and that's if one doesn't jump out in the meantime. So I'm keeping an eye. Okay. So Aphrodite, the inner goddess. So that's the first card that I chose. And this is interesting because this is, like I said, with the Venus energy, this is awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So it's interesting. We have ladies on the call, all women today. And that was the first card that came out, the Aphrodite. Now, the other meaning is allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of and take excellent care and celebrate your magnificence. So, and for all the men out there, you still have a feminine side. Our left side is our feminine side, our right side is our masculine side, and it's about bringing that into balance. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, it's about nurturing and loving you and being kind and gentle with yourselves. And that's what the Venus energy is bringing up for all of us, especially if there's been a lot of chaos in your life, and allowing yourself to be more flexible. Like on the weekend, I completely changed all my plans in order to slow down and just have quiet time. So sometimes that's what you need to do. It's not about always just go, go, go and filling up your calendar. Okay, so let's look at the chat now. The first one I have is Maggie. Okay, Maggie, I will shuffle the deck and Maggie. Okay, oh wow, you got medicine woman.
Oh,
Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power.
wow.
And it's interesting. The Actually, I'll share the message first. So, commanding power is not the same as demanding it. Demanding comes from a childlike place akin to a tantrum based upon the fear that it might be withheld. Commanding is based upon the sure and steady knowledge that you are part of the Great Spirit's grace and wisdom. You're a lightning rod that can conduct the power. Simply connect to the power through unyielding clarity of your thought processes. Don't waver for a moment in your sure and steady decision to be a conduit of the power that already resides within you. Connect to the even bigger source and allow it to amplify your natural power. In this way, you're a steady connector to the infinite, from the infinite, and to the infinite. In other words, it's all spirit around you, through you, and to whomever you're healing. Wow. So
Wow.
does that make sense for you, Maggie?
I was like,
That
I think I was so overwhelmed by everything you were saying. But yeah, it does make sense because I feel like I'm trying to be more spiritual and I've been thinking of, sending light and love out to others and like daily and like more than I used to. So it does make sense. And I need healing. So I think that's probably for me by giving, I feel love.
and yeah, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Maggie. So, like I was saying before, is it all starts within, but instead, yeah, you actually said something. I'm trying to be more spiritual. You're already spiritual, sweetheart. You
Oh,
you
thank you.
are. You are. Everyone is. It's like and this is what I say is the fact that you are here on this earth right now, and that goes for everybody. Your soul came here and has this beautiful physical body for your soul to play on this playground that we call earth. And the journey of life that we're here is for our soul to upgrade our conscious human operating system, but to learn and grow from all the experiences that we experience on this very short journey. But you are so powerful, and everyone is so powerful. It's like you have so much energy flowing through you on a daily basis that you could light up a whole city, whole
Oh,
world. And that's how much love and light you naturally all have within you.
right.
So this card is really accepting and allowing yourself to step into your own power,
Mm.
because and also give yourself that beautiful healing energy, and be intentional about the activities, whether it's meditation, whether it's the grounding, going and being in nature, going for a hike and hugging a tree, having a bubble bath, having a aromatherapy bath, doing a salt scrub. There's so many beautiful, nurturing things that you can do. So listen to your body, and this goes for everybody, especially those that have felt drained and just caught up in that chaos of busyness. And we're all bombarded by the external world. That's why it's so important for us all to take a step back and go, whoa, switch off,
Yeah.
and just take a step back from the external world and go within. And your mind, your body, your spirit will thank you so much.
Your
So
light is so beautiful. Thank you for all those kind words.
my pleasure, Maggie. Thanks for being here. I love that card because that is so in alignment with what we're talking about today. Being kind and gentle, and actually that's something I have on my mirror, and you can write it in lipstick, is be
Yeah.
kind, and loving,
Oh,
or I am kind and loving.
yeah.
And And then that's a reminder for yourself to just every time you look in the mirror to only see the love within and to only say the words that are kind and loving, that you feel in your heart.
Right.
Because there's so many times, especially as women, we look in the mirror and we just judge ourselves, we
Yep.
criticize, and it's like, oh, I don't like this or this, or and especially in our society today. So look in the mirror and just say beautiful, kind, and loving and nurturing words to yourself on a daily basis, and include that practice into your daily routine.
Yeah, I definitely need to work on that. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, so next we have Larissa. And I love the spelling of your name, Larissa. Larissa from Brazil, who is
Thank you.
living in Australia right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one. Oh, awesome. I so can you see that? Okay, I'll just show on it is Butterfly Maiden Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Um, and again, this is a fantastic card because everybody is experiencing major change. It's about that's what Pluto does. It's like looking at changing what path you are going on, changing your direction, especially if it's out of alignment and not for your highest good. And this is where I really urge you all, and me included, is to see what's coming to our attention, what needs to be healed. And Pluto also brings up the truth to the surface. So it's about being honest with yourself and looking at those shadows side. So I'll just share the message from the card, Larissa. As you go
Mhm.
through the period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I'm here to assure you that you're part of nature's cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of your life to fall away. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for this shedding of the old and embrace all of the lessons it brought, and then let it go. Be giddy and excited about the newness of the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. Wow. Does that resonate, Larissa?
Yeah, yeah. Amazing how it's really matching with my life now. Crazy. I just returned from
Absolutely.
Brazil and through my work, I don't know what's gonna happen. Am I gonna change works? And then I just broke up a relationship. I still hanging out with my ex. So I have been through many changes in my life, and I'm feeling lost now. I feel that many things are gonna change in my life soon, but I don't know what. And yeah, it's exactly what I'm living now.
And just trust that you're being guided because you're going through the natural cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Now, the death is not a physical um, death. It's about
Mm-hmm.
ending those old cycles. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what I talk about is it's the death of an old pattern, the death of something old in our life, and relationships are like that. A lot of people are going through a lot of relationship changes, and 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 then restarting new relationships, but the relationship just comes back to the relationship with yourself, and you being true to yourself and listening to your inner guidance, listening to your truth. And that's fantastic that you and your ex are still friends, and though you will know in yourself what your next steps are. So make sure that you ground and meditate and just listen to your inner guidance, because there's so much about to open up for you. And we had the new moon last Thursday, and if you didn't write out your new chapter of your life for your new future, I'd rewrite it right now, because you are about to manifest and bring in so many new beginnings. It's so exciting.
It is
So
exciting, but it scared me at the same time.
embrace it and just know that you are safe and protected at all times. And it's about just going, okay, I surrender, and, just please show me, please guide me, please teach me, and tap into your God team or ascended masters or the archangels or whoever you talk to on a daily basis, and just follow your inner guidance, and it's one step at a time, and just know that it's like, in our journey that we call life, we all make choices on a daily basis. And it's about making those choices that feel good, that brings that giddiness and that excitement. And it's like, it's a bit like going on a roller coaster, and it's like, this is fantastic. So, and trusting that. And that's how we make our choices on a daily basis. But just to give you some reassurance, Larissa, even when we don't make the best choice for our highest good and destiny, Spirit still helps us and gives us the best possible outcome from that choice that we made. And I'm sure that, everyone on this call, we can all look back, and go, well, that wasn't the best choice, of going down that path. But okay, what did I learn from that? Or what did I learn from that relationship? What's the blessings in this? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And so look, your partner that you've just broken up with, it's like, look at all his positive qualities, and look what you learnt from that relationship, and just have love and compassion for him, for those learnings, and actually thank him. And so when you can just be in a place of gratitude, then there's no room for stress.
Okay, thank you for the words.
My pleasure. Okay. Debbie Cullen, you are next.
Hi.
Hi, Debbie. Lovely to see you here.
Thank you.
And I think I saw you booked on my calendar, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That's 7 o'clock Brisbane, Australia time, 7 a.m. So that's tomorrow. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Okay. And we have number 2 for Debbie. Ah, beautiful. So the card is, I'll just show it on. It is purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Does that resonate, Debbie? Are you doing a cleanse or a detox right now?
Yeah.
Or thinking about it?
Yes, I am. I have surgery coming up, so. I was going to detox and do like a inflammation detox prior.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that will definitely help, and will help your body, but also cleanse your mind and of those thoughts, and only think positive thoughts, and do some visualization on go into the surgery and thanking for the best doctors, the best anesthesiologists, the best staff, all looking after you, and call in, all your helpers in spirit during that surgery, for the outcome that you choose. So you can be very intentional and then visualize the outcome. And
Okay.
it's self-hypnosis. Okay, I'll share the message that's here for this card. This message comes as a help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is at hand right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. Does that resonate?
Sure does.
So,
I'm often in my own head.
and like I shared before, it's about choosing loving, kind words for your body, but also your mind. Okay. And again, and also choosing highly nutritious foods for your body and mind, foods and drinks, and staying away from caffeine and alcohol and anything that is toxic to your body.
Okay.
And avoid, I would avoid even, any sugar, any processed foods, or any white flour, white rice, and just as you're doing this purification, just cleansing everything that you are putting into your body, and just go back to natural sourced foods and pure liquids, lots of herbal teas, organic veggies and salads, and even go, if you can, or if it resonates, go vegetarian prior to this surgery. And that will just help your body to detox, and it will also help you to heal and recover much quicker, because you've set up that positive foundation for a healthy path. Okay.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
so, and now what day is your surgery?
July 8th.
This Friday?
July 8th.
Oh, July 8th. Okay. So you've still got another month of cleansing. And yeah, and we all vote your victory for the successful outcome for this surgery, and see you healed, whole, and healthy.
Awesome. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Debbie, great to see you here.
You
Okay,
too.
have Alyssa. Alyssa, where are you coming from? Whoa, just had many cards fly.
Oh no.
Very interesting. Let me just reshuffle and see whether these ones come out again, Alyssa.
Okay.
Because yeah, there was several. It was like this, eruption of cards. So it's interesting. Okay. I'll choose the card and then you can tell me if it resonates with what your question is, okay?
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, can you see that, Alyssa? It is Bridget. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right.
Hmm.
So Bridget is, a powerful, very powerful goddess. And so the message here is, first, be very clear about your intentions. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Light a candle in the dark and be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you. And yet, think of the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward in countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you can still stand up for your ideals and your truth and be unwavering and make your stand today. Does that resonate?
Very much so.
Do you know who Bridget is? She's the Celtic triple goddess.
No, I'm
So
not sure I've heard of her.
she represents three aspects of woman: the young virgin, the nurturing, and the loving mother, and the crone or the wise woman. So she's a
Okay.
really fiery goddess who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she's a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior energy.
Wow.
You
So
said that's Celtic. Is that Irish, Scottish? What is that?
I'm having trouble hearing you, um,
Bridget
Alyssa.
was the goddess name. I think she was asking what the name of the goddess was Bridget.
Oh no, like the origin country or
Ireland.
Ireland. Okay.
Yeah. Bridget, the origin, Bridget's temple is in Kildare, Ireland.
Okay. Yeah, I have a hard time with standing my ground and often feel like I need help, so that does help.
And yeah, and everything that I've just said before is pull in your energy, so be kind and gentle and loving and nurturing to yourself. But when you're grounded and really just pull in your energy, and also call in your energy back where you've been giving your power away to others. So when we don't feel like we can speak up or stand our ground or stand in our power, it's like who or what is draining your energy. And this is really important. for all of us to always do your daily maintenance of, especially with each of your chakras, where are the leaks and which are there cords or attachments to you that is draining your energy, or is there people plugged into your energy, or is there other people actually in your energy field or even co-occupying your body that is causing a lot of chaos? And so without doing a actual individual session, I would just ask you to tune in to those areas and look at first cleansing, calling back all your energy, and then start cleansing each of your chakras and pulling out all the other beings that are in your space, in your energy field, and also other people that may be plugged in energetically. Does that resonate?
Oh, yes, all of that.
That was powerful.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do have people draining me constantly, and from a distance, from not in the same city, tapping into my energy, trying to take over.
And so I encourage you to pull out. So you may have heard of cord cutting.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we can cut the cords, but what I encourage you to do, it's a bit like, when you're pulling out weeds out of the garden,
Yeah.
you grab it from the bottom and you pull all the roots as well. So what I do is to go through each of your chakras and actually anyone who comes into your thoughts is pull them out and say, I now send you off with love, and just keep pulling them out. And it's like, I send you love and I now release you. And you just keep pulling those out one by one. And also journal on what was the learning, on why they came into your life. And I'd start with that, Alyssa. I'd also recommend having an individual session, because there's a lot of other stuff going on, which of course I can help you with, but no pressure. Like, if that resonates with you, book a time, but start with meditating and grounding for you, okay?
Thank you so
And
much.
going out, standing on the grass with bare feet, and just suck up that beautiful unconditional love of Mother Earth, and just bring that up through your body, and then come back into your heart space and feel that love in your heart, okay?
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, ladies, it has been an absolute pleasure, and thank you
Did you
so
forget
much
about
for
me?
Oh, Christine. Sorry, I didn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. I
That's all
didn't
right.
see. Sorry. Yes.
That's okay.
Thank you for speaking up. I was looking at the list and I jumped over. I do apologize. Okay, Christine.
That's okay.
3. We have, this is interesting, fairness. So isn't it interesting? You spoke up and it's like, hang on, this isn't fair. Where's my turn? I've been waiting. So the message is fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner.
Okay.
Does that resonate?
Maybe, not sure yet.
Okay, let me share the, so it's May. let me share the extended message. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the entirety of the group. This requires truth in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet attacks amplify the hurt and the pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will towards the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. Now, does that make sense for you?
Look, there's no dispute going on, but there is an official situation. I just don't know if I'll be successful or not. So I don't know if that kind of it kind of doesn't answer that question. It kind of says there's something official coming up, but it doesn't kind of say what
So
the outcome will be. So
well, is it a lawsuit?
no, it's an auction.
And see it that you'll be treated fairly, and that whatever the dispute is, it will be harmonious. And
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
focus on the outcome that you choose and put that intention and put that energy into the successful outcome that you want to actually experience and feel. And once you step into that, well, how does that feel now that you've got your intention, you've got your result, you've manifested the outcome?
Okay, yeah, no, that's great. I'll do some more work on that.
And just keep visualizing the outcome that you choose.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure, Christine. Thanks for being here. And Alyssa just said, interesting, you picked up on the guilt. I carry an overwhelming amount of it, but thank you for your kind words. Absolutely. Alyssa, we're all voting your victory and sending you much love and compassion, and just be kind and gentle with yourself, okay? And just know that you are so loved. Everyone is so loved. And just keep reminding yourself of how loved you are. And that will just help to bring more peace and bring you into alignment with the joy that's truly the peace and the joy in your heart, because you are love, you are light. And that's our goal, to keep tapping into that on a daily basis. So keep doing bringing in that Venus energy of being the most loving and kind and nurturing to yourself on this journey. Okay. Sending much love to you all. So many blessings, and go out and create a miracle, expect a miracle, and open up to all the magic and miracles that are out there, and start bringing them in and attracting them into your life, because we're on this playground in order to enjoy and keep creating the miracles that are all waiting for us. So thank you so much for being here, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Or feel free to book in for a private session via my website, lindabenn.com, and I look forward to speaking with you and seeing you all soon. Much love. Thanks again. Have a magical week. Bye.